Hey everyone, it's DeCosmic here. I just wanted to go over my E-Trade Pro setup, how I like to use my charting throughout the day. Um, I typically use E-Trade Pro strictly for my charting, and I like Benzinga for my news source. But that's just because I don't have stocks to trade. My computer doesn't have the minimum requirements to run it, so it's just a little too taxing on my computer, and I find it crashing a little too much um, for my liking. That being said, it is an absolute must-have tool for beginner traders. I cannot express how much it actually helped me know what I am looking for and why when with everything all consolidated in there in Stocks to Trade. So for any beginner, Stocks to Trade is a powerful news app and a powerful charting tool all in one. Just like I said, my computer cannot function it properly, especially while I have E-Trade Pro up because that is how I execute my orders. So I use Benzinga Pro and E-Trade Pro. Then that's just about it. So I have my one day, intraday 1 minute chart here. Always have this running. Don't really change this much at all. Over here, I will switch this up. If the stock is looking all barcodey like this, I will go into my 5 minute chart and see that like right here you have your kind of gradual uptrend, but while this looks all up and down, and then you have this right here where it's just a gradual uptrend, easier to see. Then I also like to go, to 15-minute chart because there are people that don't have the 5 minute chart or the 1 minute chart. They have the 15-minute chart, and they're making their trades based off this type of chart. And right here, you just see it as an easier uptrend while you get all this up and downs right here. You're like, okay, yes, market setting higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low, higher high. Like it's just on a great uptrend. And I actually called this mark was going to perk up right around here in Tim's alert chat. Um, I've been keeping my eye on Mark for a while now. I honestly think this is going to make a very big power move this next week. It has its earnings call coming up on Thursday, and if CYDY and DECN has taught me anything, buy rumors, sell the news. And Mark has just been blasting its PR on Twitter. It's had a recent move in the past, right here, and it's coming up to test those again, and I really want to see a clean breakout. I then so after you know this the 5 minute, the 15-minute chart, this is all through intraday. Whenever I'm looking at to set my resistance and my support levels, I like to go to the year chart, and this will tell me a better way, a better idea of what this stock is doing when its key support and resistance levels are. So like you can see right here at 254, that's a nice little resistance level, and it's slowly approaching it. And then right here at 275, that is a beautiful resistance level. It couldn't break 275 its last run up earlier in May, and I really want to see it break that. Honestly, like I said, I think this stock can go full blown supernova like it has done in the past. Back here, whenever it broke, you know, what is that, $5, it went on a run from $5 straight to 9 within 5 to 10 days. So that's why I like to have my yearly chart in here. But this intraday chart, this is my main chart to look for my tradings and my ideal entries, and I typically don't stray from this. Next, level 2. If you don't have level 2, shame on you. Level 2 is definitely necessary for every day trader to have because it shows if you're going to have a wall of buyers or a wall of sellers, if the momentum in the stock is actually changing. So if you don't know level 2, I highly suggest looking up Tim's How to Read Level 2 Quotes DVD, and also you can go to Tim Gritani's blog. He has a few videos on how to read level 2 quotes in there as well. But and Tim Gritani's Trading Tickers, of course, my top favorite DVD of all time. Highly suggest it, and it's just a wealth of information, and it helped me immensely see what level 2 was telling me. Next is level 1. You see this order right here. It says 2377, 237 at 755. This is an order somebody placed around this time, right before close. And whenever you'll see a green, that is the bid coming up to meet the ask. That means the stock is getting forward momentum. Whenever you see red, your momentum's going backwards. Your ask is coming down to meet the bid, so your stock is going to go down. If you don't know how to read level 1, level 2, like I said, you need to look it up because you're in a world of hurt. Next, I have my positions right here showing me what current positions I have. Typically, I like to hide my, there we go, columns. I like to hide my unrealized profit and gains because, like Tim Grattani says, play the chart. If you see your gains, and you're like, oh man, I really want to lock in that $50, even though the chart still has momentum, you're not playing the chart smartly. And then again, say like if you were getting into mark right around here, you think, okay, I think you can keep going up, but it doesn't. And I mean, honestly, this would be a bad ideal entry in my opinion anyways. Like right here would have been the best entry. Former resistance becomes support. So if it comes up here and it goes down here and you don't realize former resistance becomes support, and you're down what, 10 cents, a good 5% of your gains of your betting, then you'll freak out and get out. And I've done it before too. Example, WLL, whenever I first started trading, I bought it at 62 cents. It dropped down to, I think it's 1,000 shares at 62 cents. It dropped down 1 penny. Freaked me out, so I got out for like a $6 loss or something like that. And I didn't play the chart. It was consolidating right there at 61. And what did it happen? It perked up and it went all the way into the ones. Right before close, and the next day it skyrocketed all the way to 250. So that was a lot of profits I left on the table, and I actually took a loss because I was focused on my profits loss and not cutting losses smartly, and cutting them quickly. Next, I have my my watch list. My watch list, this gets revamped every day. So I don't put my weekly watch list into E-Trade. I actually stick that with all Benzinga. But every morning I will copy and paste my watch list from Benzinga over to E-Trade. And then any hot stocks that I see moving, anything that gets squawked to me by Charlie on Benzinga, or anything that I have with, I notice in Tim's chat, I will add to my watch list accordingly. Like SPA, it wasn't on my watch list until I was alerted right here. There was some news coming out, and boom, this thing just took off. And I got in right here. I got in right here, sold right here at this failed morning spike. I'm lucky because I know a lot of people that got in right here carried through this whole failed morning spike and was just holding and hoping it could come back and retest its $1 range, and it just barely did that. You had a very brief moment in time to do that right here around 130 and 145. I have that. The next is your order entry. Double click right here to populate this on your ask. Double click right here to populate it on your bid. If you want to put in a specific ticker, put HEXO and it'll populate the HEXO. Next, I have my order status. You'll see that I have rejected an order and I have canceled an order. So right here, let me take off this preview. So say that I want 1 share of HEXO. I hit buy. It will preview my order. Next, if I like it and I want to, I'll hit my place trade. I'll place the trade. This will say pending. And I had my destination to auto. It's Sunday, so nothing's going to go through. I can just come right over here, click on it, cancel my order. My order has been canceled just like that. If I want to put in orders faster, I can just click this preview off and then boom, buy. And you see right here, I have it order pending. So cancel that order again. Last thing I like to show y'all is the links. Link one, link one, link one, link one. You can click on these and you can link them up into any different things. So say that I want this to actually be linked to and that to be linked to, and I want to keep an eye on, say, Mark throughout the day. So I want to keep an eye on Mark throughout the day. Here's my level 2. And level 2 and my Mark chart are all connected. But I want to look at something else. Say, like I want to look at HEXO. Now HEXO is populated right here in this chart because these two are linked together. I typically like everything linked at the same time because I'm OCD that way. But yeah, that's essentially how I have my whole thing set up. Click Mark again, and boom, it populates all that. If you have any questions, leave a comment and let me know if you like this video lesson. I'll make more. I plan on making one for my Benzinga a little bit later, but I'm still kind of setting that up myself. Thank you, and